is Saturday, so you know what that means. It's time to budget. So let's input my receipts for the week, as well as some bank statement information and other random little receipts I have here. All right, so let's go and start with changing the date because we are the last week of February. So we just can delete this. So we're doing from February 24th to the 29th. So I'm not going to do March until next week. Let's just get February finished here. And let's start with my bank information. Okay, so the only income I received was $100 in child support. So I'm going to go ahead and total February because it is done. So if you don't know how to sum in Google Docs or Google Sheets, I guess it's pretty easy. Just highlight what you want right to the square above where you want the amount to show up and just hit this little function and sum. There you go. It does it right for you. And it's a little bit less than last month because I got extra bonuses from our friendly government last month, but not this month. So what are you going to do? And so let's go to our fixed expenses. And for that, I had YMCA came out, and that was $76.28. And I had Internet Rogers came out. That came out this month. That's already there. And that is it for fixed expenses. So let's go ahead and add those up. I'm going to take the gymnastics out of here because I pay that by credit card, so it gets accounted for when I pay off my credit card. So I'm not going to double count it. I'm actually going to take these two right off of here because I pay for them separately. So go ahead and sum it up. If ever I start paying for gymnastics or therapy out of my bank account, I will put it back there. But I'm currently paying it out of my business account. It's kind of like paying myself. How I pay off my credit card. Anyways, it's a little bit confusing, but long story short, I'm going to take it off of my fixed expenses because I don't directly pay for them through my own bank account. So there we go. So fixed expenses were a little bit more. That's because my auto insurance went up. I had a good year of like really cheap insurance and it went up finally. I knew it was going to, but February was the month that it finally went up to like a more normal price. But I did enjoy my reduced discount rate of insurance for a good year. So, but that ride is over. All right, let's look at my variable expenses. All right, my son was $50 this month, so that's $220. And I'll come back to variable expenses. I'm just going to input. I'm still inputting from my bank statement, but when I come back with my receipts, I'll go back to variable expenses. So I paid $50 more off on my MasterCard. So that means it was $1,200 paid off on that. And $20 into savings. All right, so let's go back to variable expenses and start inputting my receipts. So for lunches, I had $10. Where are we at here? For school, I just included in school, so that's $87. And I also had $80.20 for dog food. So I already had 63. Oh no, that's Dollarama. $80.20 for dog food. And I'm gonna put under recreation. I bought my daughter skates. She wanted to switch from hockey skates to figure skates, so we got her some figure skates. They were $22.60, so $22.620. 2260 plus what's already up there, 5133 equals 7393. And CAA, that's kind of a random expense. I'm gonna put it under kids activities, I guess, because it was a passport for my son, and I don't want to start a whole ton of different categories here, so I guess it's kind of a kid activity. So 7083 plus it cost how much? 2254. 9337. All right. Now we're into groceries. I have a couple receipts for that. So we are already at 331.21 plus this I paid 60 plus my other groceries here. 1726 equals 408.47. All right. And a lonely Walmart receipt here. So we already have 105.29, 105.29 plus this was 48.39, 153.68. Right, so that is all of my receipts, all my inputs for the month of February. So let's go ahead and add up the variable expenses for this month. I'm hoping it's less than last month because that's my goal for going on the money system, which I did okay with. Definitely room for improvement, but what are you going to do? Some 1432.62. So more than $100 less I spent than last week or last month. So that's okay. That's good. You know, there's always room for improvement, but I'm glad that that did improve. And so that's it for February. I will make future videos on calculating from this information. I'm going to calculate my net worth and also perform, like, see what my cash flow is and my personal savings rate, see how that is being affected. So, yeah, that was February. All in all, not horrible. Room for improvement, but keeping track of your money is so important because otherwise you don't know where it goes. And then you have none at the end of the month, and it is very frustrating and scary sometimes. So, there you go. Thanks for watching this end of February budget with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.